But yeah, have you read the the questions? Like, do you want to go through them before or something? I mean,
It's okay. I'm not sure I have answered to all the questions, but I read
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Also, I don't think it's anything. Like, the only thing I wanted to ask you is actually if you want to also say something about the personal life thing, like if or no,
Yeah,
like
that's this kind of question where I don't know what to
yeah,
say.
okay. Then we can also leave it out. I will just not ask for it, I think, and that's it. But yeah, so I would just do the welcome. It's called Researchers in the Spotlight, I think. And then I would ask you to present yourself, so like name, profession, position in Radonorm. And then I would ask you about your background, so studies and work. And then I would ask you, how did you get involved to Radonorm? And yeah, if there is something that you would like to share, for example, like for the after Radonorm or something like this. But also I think it's a very chilled thing, and yeah. But yeah. Okay, so I would start now. I will maybe write like the time so that we know how much. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Laureline. Thank you for taking part to our interview for the researchers on the Spotlight from Radonor. I would like to ask if you could give a short presentation regarding yourself and who are you, what is your profession, and your position in Radonorm.
Thank you very much, Francesca, for inviting me to this interview. So I am Laureline Fevrier. I am a French researcher, and I work as a geochemist at the newly created Authority for Nuclear Safety and Radio Protection, ASNR, in France.
Yes, nice. I've heard about this new about this news. So, and what is your background? So, what have you studied, and and how did you start to work in this field?
Okay. So, as you can see by my gray hair, I started some years ago.
I have already many.
So basically, I have a diploma in civil engineering, which is not exactly the topic of Fredonorm.
Yeah, true.
But I complete my diploma by a PhD in geochemistry. That's
Hmm.
where I specialized a bit in this science, geochemistry, and I studied the reactive transfer in soils of heavy metals.
Okay.
And then, based on this PhD, I entered the IRSN, so French Institute for Radio Protection and Nuclear Safety in France, for a postdoctoral position and studying the behavior of radionuclides in soils. So a bit like in
Okay.
my PhD. And since then, I've been at IRSN, more or less in the same department and laboratory. So laboratory that studies transfer in the environment and effects also in the environment a bit
Mhm.
of radionuclides. So my specialty is more to understand the behavior of radionuclides in soils, their relationships with microorganisms also a bit, and also their transfer to the plants.
Okay.
So I realize laboratory experiments
Hmm.
and then I use model to interpret my experiments also and so on.
Okay, that's impressive. Very nice. And how did you get involved to Radonorm?
So I think I get involved in the Radonorm because I was part of the three previous European projects. So it's begun in 2011 with the STAR project, which I helped to coordinate because IRSN was the main coordinator of this project. And then I continue with the COMET project and Territories project. And in this, with these three projects, I worked with some of the current Radonome partners like BFS, SCK, CMAT, DSA, etc. So I think that's where I begin to create my network. And so that's why I enter Radonorm.
Okay, that's very nice. Yeah, it seems like a linear path. And so now we are almost at the end of the Radonorm project, right? Like this summer there's going to be the final meeting, and then the project is ending this summer. So do you have any expectations for after Radonorm, or how do you feel about the end of Radonorm? Yeah.
Yeah,
how-
so perhaps something I didn't say before, that in Radonorm I am the working package 2 leaders. And so one of my main goal is to coordinate this work package, and also to highlight and promote what have been found, the achievement of the work package 2, and so on. And so my wishes for the future is really that all that we have produced can be continued, and first can be good evaluated by the European Commission, of course, but also all the stakeholders. I think in this work package we produce a lot of things regarding methodology, measurement protocols, guidelines, also more basic science regarding factor processes that can impact radon behavior and neurobehavior in the environment. So really, I hope that this will be, how can I say, this would be, yes,
Also the start for something for
yes,
the
yes,
future. Yeah,
yes,
as part of the also of the same working package,
yeah,
I also know that there is a lot, like this can
yes.
be also a start for so much work more.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, we produce a lot, but by producing all the things, we also highlight some gaps.
Yeah,
And so
yeah, yeah.
now I think it would be good ideas to continue, and yeah, to be able to have new projects to answer the gaps we have identified, or to apply, because we produce a lot of guidelines and methodologies, and now I think it's time to start to apply these guidelines and different
Yeah.
methods to more real case scenarios, and yeah, and so that's my wishes for the future.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Laureline, for this talk. It was really nice to know more about you, because we met already, but I didn't know about your background and everything. So it was really nice. Thank you. And I hope to see you soon in the
Okay.
annual meeting, in the final meeting.
Thank you, Francesca.
Thank you, Laureline.